everyone, I'm Jeannie from Astro Hyping Black Vivi. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about astrology, spirituality, and lifestyle. So today in this video, I'll be talking about intimacy and dating astrology. So first off, I just want to say that the first part will be a funny clip for me because it's the summer. So I'm thinking why I shouldn't do that, right? A little bit fun, a little bit spice up for my video, okay? And also, as you guys know, I'm following the path of fashion design, so I'm learning about it. I'm trying to do designer, and as I just want to wear my clothes on my show, that's just my stupid idea, okay? So I'm trying to be modeling all the time in front of the camera, so hope you guys don't hate it, okay? Now we just jump into this video. So this video I will talk about a synastry of intimacy and dating astrology. And first off, I have to say that you have to put into consideration, because I know that a lot of astrologers don't judge the CUSP, which is the default system, house system in astrology. A lot of astrologers nowadays, they doing the whole sign house system, which is I'm following also the whole sign house system as I'm reading the regular charts, words, events, or just prediction, for example, a career for a person, right? But especially with synastry, I'm reading with the CUSP, including with the CUSP, so please be considered to read the CUSP, because as I said, it's very, very important. For example, like I said, this video is mainly talking about Venus of one partner is land on the other partner 7th house. And if you just searching not including the CUSP, which means a lot of people comes into our life that have a lot of their planets will land on our 7th house, so it doesn't really make impact on the personal relationship, which aka this video is mainly focusing on love, relationship, and potentially your spouse in the future. And who doesn't want to get the significant others and turn it to really exclusive, or hopefully come close to the wedding, right? So this video is talking about love relationship, so please be considerate as different videos than other synastry, okay? Because synastry is the technique to put two charts of two people, individual, in the relationship on top of each other and see which planet from this person D1 natal chart lands on the other's person D1 natal chart, make any aspect to their the other person planet, or lands on the other person houses, okay? So synastry you can read for a lot of relationship, and in life we have established a lot of relationship, which means we have a family relationship, co-worker relationship, we have a friends relationship. Each individual come to our life, we form a relation with them, is called relationship. But with this video, I'm mainly talking about love, like I said. So please check with the CUSP. And the 7th house is very important with the descendant CUSP. So the CUSP with the 7th house, which means if you put on the software, I provided below my link of my description box, they provided the CUSP is called the descendant in the 7th house, right? And the descendant line, DSC, is very, very important in judging love, relationship, intimacy, dating in astrology. And also they have another link I will provide it of another free software. You guys can check from Astrology, which is I'm very, very trustworthy towards this free software, because I mean free website, because this very, very precise also. So you can, when you put on the link, is they have the default the houses, so put on the default system houses, okay? So like I said, Venus of one partner lands on the other partner chart in their 7th house, conjunction with descendant. So which means the conjunction with searching from 0 to 2 orbs, degree orbs. So above the descendant life, and also beyond and down this descendant life. For example, your descendant or your partner descendant is in 7 Leo. Okay, so if your Venus or your partner Venus land on the descendant of the other partner, 7-degree Leo, 8-degree Leos, or 9-degree Leos, or 5-degree Leos, 6-degree Leos, 7-degree Leo, so it's considering the conjunction, and we can watch this video. Okay, so like I said, I really have to prepare myself because it's very, very important. A lot, believe in me, a lot of people come across us. Even you go on the street, order coffee, you can't even talk to a person and their Venus gonna land on your 7th house. Doesn't mean it will make any impact in your life. Maybe just a person come into your life, because the 7th house also the masses, all the people. For example, I'm doing YouTube and you watching my YouTube, you are still my 7th house right now, people in my 7th house. Okay, so you still considering yourself at my 7th house, because I indirectly communicated with you guys. Okay, so it doesn't make any significant relationship between me and you guys, obviously. Okay, we have the connection through the YouTube, but it's not like love relationship. You guys got what I mean, right? So please look at your partner 7th house descendant light. Okay, DSC, and see that descendant which land on which degree, and then check on your Venus or vice versa, your partner Venus. Okay, so if, like I said, 2-degree up, 2-degree down from that descendant light, so we can watch this video. So let's jump into the meaning of it. What is Venus? Venus is what we want, what we design, what we really, really love, and the Venusian thing, which means the finance, the money, the food, but wine and dine food, because Venus originally ruled by Taurus and the 2nd house, and also ruled by Libra in the 7th house. So the element of wine and dine, a lot of food, a lot of finance, a lot of money, beauty, harmonious thing, and the communication is very flowing will be there in your relationship if you have your Venus or your partner Venus land on your descendant. So now think about the 7th house and the descendant, especially the descendant. So the descendant is also talking about exclusive relationship. I don't even want to say it's your spouse. Okay, your future spouse. If you're single right now and you're looking, the descendant light is your spouse. Talking about love relationship, right? And like I said, Venus is the planet that most design, okay, which every other's people chart. And if you have this aspect, 2-degree conjunction with the descendant of a partner and vice versa, I have to say that it's extremely blessed. Okay, but one thing I have to remind you guys that it's not bring it to long-term commitment. Okay, it just bring out the quality of harmonious and most wanted relationship of all. Okay, so for example, I said you have to judge everything in the chart. Okay, because if you just only judge this aspect only, is going to be premature. Okay, it's going to be premature judging, and you don't want to do it, because relationship and intimacy and dating is very, very complex. And as I said, astrology is just a tool for us to improve our life. It can never determine our life. So we have to look at astrology, and also we have to take some, if you want to be having some counseling of dating and coaching, you can incorporate astrology with this. Okay, so now let me say one thing. If you have Venus or your partner Venus is lands on your descendant, like I said, the relationship obviously very, very harmonious. And I don't even talk about the zodiac sign in your 7th house. Okay, so for example, I say Leo, just example, maybe you have in Libra, maybe you have in Scorpio, whatever zodiac sign, if the Venus lands on that descendant, is determined maybe 90% the relationship between you and the person, and vice versa, between the person you properly heavenly beautiful. Okay, I promise that. The thing is, with the Venus is not promised to come out into long-term relationship, but at least in the time that you guys dating with each other or have relation with each other, it's gonna bring out the quality of comfort. And when you guys be together, it's a lot of food, a lot of wine and dine, a lot of good stuff. And also I realized one thing about this: Venus is the planet of fashion. Okay, so if, like I said, this aspect happen 2-degree conjunction, you guys will be together very fashionable couple together. Okay, like the way you dress, the way you style, not just only charming is the one of the factor of it, because both Libra, Venus rule Libra, and Venus also rule Taurus, and both Taurus and Libra talking about fashion. Okay, so if this aspect happen in the synastry of both of you guys, then when you guys be together, come outside the street, people are gonna look at you guys and say, wow, this couple, like, oh my god, the way they dress is very attractive. The way they dress is like very matched with each other, but like fashion, you know, not the kind of like, oh, we have a couple shirt. No, it's not that, not that I'm talking. It's fashionable together. And for example, you go on Instagram and go on social media, TikTok, whatever, they have some couples that make large social media platform with fashion style and stuff like that. And I saw a lot of couples like that. Okay, they good looking together in a fashionable way. This bring out this aspect. Okay, so even you say, okay, I be with a person, but me and him, like, I just don't see that this happen. No, people gonna see it, not you guys, because this aspect show out to the world. The 7th house will be out on the open. It's not a first house. First house is you guys seeing each other. But if it's land on the 7th house, the descendant, which means it's show into the masses. So others, people will look at you guys like, oh wow, like I said, the fashion, the style of when you together, maybe you at home, you wear like BJ, whatever, you don't care, right? But when you out this person, that will be the urge of dressing nicely, and the person will dressing nicely too. And then the communication factor, because Libra is the air signs. Venus originally ruled Libra, like, as I said, right? The communication style is very flowing between two of you, and they have not much of like fighting and verbally fighting. Not that, never. I don't think ever you will have that, unless, like I said, you have to check every other things in your chart, because check only this is premature. You have to check the whole chart, but we talk one thing at a time, right? So the communication between you and your partner will be very extremely harmonious. And also another thing about intimacy, the sex is juicy. Okay, I'm telling you guys, because 7th house is also sex. 8th house is a deep sex, transformative sex, but 7th house is love making. Okay, so when you have Venus, the planet originally ruled the caressing, and I'm sorry to say that, but I want to go deep a little bit, right? Taurus is more of a very affectionate side. Okay, Taurus is very affectionate side that people don't know, and very enriched in you know, foreplay and stuff like that in the bedroom. So if Venus originally ruled Taurus and also originally ruled Libra, and Libra, people don't know that also rule a little bit of sex, because that the house before the 8th, and the 8th is deep sex. Okay, but on the 7th house is love making, like I said. So if Venus there, the sex will be very it's not like platonic sex, like very deep, transformative, but you guys when you guys having sex is very loving and romantic. Okay, so maybe the environment also, because the Venus is also rule the environment that we living in. Like I said, Venus rules 7th house of Libra, and Libra is out of the open. So when you guys be together, always take a look at it. The environment very surreal, very peaceful, very beautiful also. Okay, even you have Venus land on their 7th house, and their 7th house in Scorpio, is still the quality still be there. Okay, one thing I have to say with this aspect, if you guys doing business together, it's gonna be very successful. The business of both of you guys will taking to another level if you guys put your mind on it, because this aspect pushing for doing business together. And Venus also, like I said, it's ruled the 2nd house with Taurus, and 2nd house also rule finance, business and finance, and our old money that we make, right? 7th house is also rule the business and business partnership. So if you guys thinking about, okay, I have this aspect, should I go ahead with my partner to open a business? Yes. So I just guarantee for you guys to make business, but obviously you have to bring the chart. Like I said, this is just one aspect, so one aspect at the time. Okay, but if you have this and you're thinking about business, yes, it's good. Okay, also Venus not just on in your 7th house, not just only talking about environment and sex and a lot of good food and fashion, is also talking about the relationship of you guys with others people, because it's land on the descendant, and technically it's on the 7th house. And like I said, the 7th house of synastry, either of yours or your partner, is gonna be the open door for every others people to come into your life, also come into contact. So obviously a lot of relationship, like if you have Mars, for example, you have more lands on the other person descendant, it's not going to be good environment. Okay, but Venus is completely different story. If others people join you guys on the adventure or business or whatever, or for example, you go outside and you go together, it's very harmonious, very peaceful, and the environment very beautiful, everything flow together so well. Then others people come to you, for example, 1 or 2 of your friends, or 1 or 2 of your partner friends, or others people on the street, whatever, they come to you, they still have the very, very harmonious and peaceful conversation with both of you guys. This is very spectacular and, you know, lovey-dovey, like number 1, like at on the top. But like I said, it's not and never determine a long-term exclusive, but it's bring out the best quality of dating and relationship there. And if you have other planet who support that in synastry and composite and divergence and every other chart, and you be together, this is guaranteed that you will be a lovey-dovey relationship couples until the end of your life. Okay, so for example, you say, okay, we be together already in Venus, and you have to know that 90% of couples in the world past 5 to 7 years is a struggling type of relationship. The year number 5 to the year number 7 is very struggling with a lot of relationship, because time pass and you feel like this and that the other person, you know. It's not bring out the lovey-dovey and rainbow and butterfly in the star match when we first met, right? But this aspect alone will make the butterfly in the star match all the time for you guys, and it's renewed it all the time, like I said. Okay, a lot of good food and good drinks will be there. And if you guys have kids, because the 7th house is also ruled the second bone giant, so if you guys together and you guys make a couple already and you have this aspect, the second bone giant of you guys might be a little girl. So a girl is very beautiful, and the guy's very, if the little boy, you have a little boy, is very charming, because Venus there, and the 7th house is also the second bone giant. So this is a very innovative and new thing about dating and intimacy relationship astrology that I just figured out on my own research. Okay, because it's always elevated. Okay, everything always elevated, and don't limit our mind, because we can read for a lot of people and we see something there and we can bring it to the open light. I'm bringing this to you guys, so now you guys know it. Okay, like I said, mostly I'm not saying 1000%, okay, but mostly if you have this aspect, and if you making there, like for example, you already married to the person, then your second born child might be a girl, okay, might be a daughter, and she is extremely beautiful, and the relationship between you and the second born child is spectacular. Okay, believe in me. And I want to say one thing. Not everything I said is setting in stone, so please take it to consideration and read it for yourself. And with astrology, is very complex. If you want more detail about it, you should go and meet with the astrologer. Okay, so a professional astrologer like intimacy and dating astrologer, so they provide services. As right now, I don't provide any services, but I know maybe in the future. But you can bring your chart there to read it more carefully, more thoroughly. But like I said, if you want to learn, just please subscribe and like and share my video. So comments in my video, so put my video in algorithm, so a lot of people know. So I make more things like dating intimacy, so you can read little and put everything together in your chart by my guidance, by my teaching right now. Okay, so you can learn little by little. The last thing I want to say about Venus is about decoration and interior designs, and like I said, it's a little bit related to environmental also. Okay, so if you have this aspect, expect that your house, your home, because it's very important when you guys be inclusive together, you have your own home together. Okay, the home life and the house is extremely important. And like I said, this is my own research, so please take to consideration if you have your second born child, a daughter or son, whatever, you know. But if you have your second born child, think about this, the bedroom will be very beautiful for that kid. Okay, because the quality of Venus. So okay, so I just want to end my video here. Thank you so much for it, and please click like, share, subscribe, comments on my video, please, and put me in algorithm of YouTube. So thank you for this. Have a wonderful day night to everyone in the world. Bye.